So guys, it's been a while since I talked about relationships in this YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be talking about if you love someone, don't hold yourself back. Yeah, it can be that you're in love with that chick, you're in love with that dude, you know. That dude is amazing, that chick is amazing, and you want that person to be in your life. But you know, you hold yourself back. You know, you hold yourself back. What are you holding back, man? What are you holding back? You shouldn't hold yourself back. If you love that person, then you know what? Don't hold yourself back. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you some of the tips that actually going to open your eyes. Some of the tips that will force you, that will push you to make your move toward this person. Because trust me, if you love with someone and you don't express what you feel for them, then actually you're going to miss out a lot. So the first thing, if you're in love with someone, don't hold yourself back. You have to get over the fear of rejection. That is the first thing that I will advise you to do. Get over the fear of rejection, because trust me, if you're afraid of being hurt, if you're afraid of being rejected, then it will be very hard for you to make that first move to that person that you're in love with. Because you'll be afraid, because trust me, we are all afraid of something. And if you're afraid of being hurt because you know that you'll be hurt, and maybe you think that if you make your move to toward that person, then you're going to be rejected. If you're afraid of rejection, then there are so many things you're going to miss out. You're going to miss out on a lot of things. So you have to get over the fear of rejection. Because trust me, not everyone in your life will accept you. Not everyone will want to be with you. The way you feel about that person actually is not the same way he or she feels about you. That's the first thing you have to know. It can be that you think, it can be that you just think that person won't be interested in you. But actually that person is so much interested in you. That person wants to be with you. Why are you holding yourself back? So get over the fear of rejection. If you get over the fear of rejection and you actually don't care if that person is going to accept you or reject you, this actually is going to give you the confidence to approach that person. If you're a guy, you know what, you should just approach that person. Approach that girl, man. If you're a chick, you're a girl, you're a woman, you want someone, and you're afraid to approach that person, you know what? Approach that person. Because the first thing you have to know is that express what you feel for them. Because if you hold yourself back, then it will be hard for that person to know what you feel for them. It will be hard, you know what? So if you're in love with someone, go and express yourself to that person. Express your feelings to him or her. You know, let him or her know that how you feel about him or her. Because expressing your feelings to that person, expressing what you feel for that person, is actually going to make it easier for you to have that person in your life. Why are you holding yourself back? Don't hold yourself back. You know what? Just do that, man. Express yourself. Express yourself, because if there's no point of you holding back. Life is too short. Life is too short for you to hold back, you know? It can be that maybe expressing yourself to this person about how you feel about him or her is actually going to make things amazing. Is actually going to pull this person closer to you, because this person will eventually conclude that you're also in love with him or her. So what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Don't hold yourself back. Express your feelings to that person, because expressing your feelings to that person is actually going to get things going. Something else you have to know. If you want to express your feelings to them, they want to know how you feel about them. Yeah, it can be that you are attracted to that person. You find that person super amazing and you don't want to express yourself to them because you are afraid. You have the fear of being rejected. Actually, they won't know how you feel about them. They won't know anything. It can be that you assume, you might be assuming that, you know, I know how maybe that person feels for me. Maybe you assume that that person doesn't love you. You assume that that person isn't your type. Maybe you assume that that person is going to look down upon you, but you don't know anything. You won't know anything unless you express your feelings to that person. So the moment you express your feeling to that person, that is when you'll be able to know whether this person is in love with you or this person doesn't love you. Anyway, so you have to express yourself to that person, because you assuming that that person maybe doesn't like you, he or she is not interested in you because of how he or she interacts with you, because of how he or she speaks to you, then actually this is going to mess things up. This is actually going to mess things up. You might assume something that is wrong, and you later on regret for the rest of your life. So why do that? Why do that? You should not do that. You should just express yourself to them, because the moment you express your feelings to that person, the moment you express how you feel for them, when you talk to them, when you let them know why you want them in your life, when you let them know why you need them, you know what? Actually, this is the moment you'll be able to know if they feel the same for you or not. And there's no harm for that. You won't get hurt by expressing your feelings to them. You won't be in a bad position when you express your feelings to them. It's important you express your feelings to that person, no matter what you think about him or her. Never assume anything. Never assume anything when it comes to love. You don't know anything about that person, and that person doesn't know anything about you. So you have to express your feelings to them, so that to know how they feel about you. Another thing here is that if you won't express yourself to them, you'll end up losing them. Trust me. You're in love with this chick, you're in love with this guy, you know? You should express your feelings to him or her. You should do that, because if you won't express your feelings to him or her, you have to know that there are so many people who are interested in that person. There are so many people who want that person, you know? And if you won't take the chance to express yourself to this person, then actually you're going to lose them. Yeah, if you want to express your feelings to this person, you're going to lose them. And because, trust me, someone else is also interested in that person. If you want to express yourself, someone else is going to get in there. The moment that person goes in there and express his or her feelings to that person, and you refrain from expressing your feelings to that person because you think that he or she is not interested in you, then you'll end up losing that person. That person will go to someone else, because he or she will conclude that this person who expressed what he feels for me, he or she feels for me, this is the person that wants to be with me. But that dude who is always hanging out around here, that chick who is always hanging out with me, haven't expressed his or her feelings. So I really don't know his or her intention. Maybe he or she wants to only to be friends. Maybe he or she wants only to hang out, you know? The moment a girl or a dude maybe concludes that the only thing you want from him or her is friendship, then you know what? You'll always remain into that friendship. And this person, someone else will overtake you. Someone else will just come and express his or her feeling to that person, and you'll end up losing him or her. So if you love someone, if you know that your love for that person is genuine, you have to approach that person. You have to express your feelings. Because if you want to do that, someone else will do that. Trust me. If you're not confident enough to approach someone you have feelings for, then you know what? Someone else who is confident enough will approach that person, and you'll end up losing that person. And you'll regret that for the rest of your life. So I'm telling you guys, actually this is something that I never knew. Actually, I wish I had this idea, you know. I wish I knew the things that I'm just talking to you right now. Because I have been in so many situations that I have lost people, you know, people I care about, because people I was attracted to, because I didn't have the courage to approach this person. I didn't have the power to approach this person and express to this person how I feel about him or her. So I'm telling you, don't make the same mistake. If you're in love with that person, then you know what? Approach that person. That is not going to hurt you. Express your feelings. Get over the fear of rejection. If someone rejects you, then you'll eventually know that that person is not interested in you, and you'll find yourself towards someone else. You'll find yourself going for someone else who actually is interested in you. Because trust me, if he or she doesn't like your vibe, if he or she doesn't like the way you dress, someone else likes that, you know? You know what? Someone else likes that. And I'm telling you. So, don't just be afraid. Don't just be afraid. Maybe you tell yourself that, no, what? If I approach this person, I'm going to be rejected, and this is going to hurt me. Actually, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't hold yourself back. If you're in love with that person, just approach that person. Because trust me, there's nothing you can lose there. That person can either accept you in his or her life, or he or she can reject you. And if he or she accepts you, that is amazing, no? That is amazing. And if he or she rejects you, then you know that that person is not interested in me, and I should not waste my time chasing that person. I should focus on people who actually want me in their life. I should actually focus on people who also value me. That's it. That's the reality of things here, guys. That's the reality of things. But if you tell yourself that I'm afraid to approach that person because I think he or she will reject me, because I think, you know what, just get rid of those thoughts and approach that person. Don't you hold yourself back. If you want something in life, if you want anything in life, you know what, you have to go for it, because no one will bring it to you. No one will say, you know what, take this. No one will do that. No one will ever do that. You have to go for it. Go for it. You know, you're in love with this person. Don't hold back. Trust me. I wish I knew this from the beginning when I started dating, and actually I wouldn't have been in so many problems. So guys, if you love that person, you know what, just approach that person. You know what, after watching this video, text that person or meet that person in person, you know, meet that person in person and talk about how you feel for him. You should do that. You should do that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the video, if you like the kind of content that I'm creating in this YouTube channel, then you know what, don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll keep on seeing similar content, amazing content about a relationship, self-development, and the lifestyle. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.